So Derek, a fair bit of movement in and out this week. You always said one in, one out. Just what's the latest, and just go through what's happened in the last few days.
Yeah, I mean, two players went out earlier on in the window. One player went yesterday. We've taken in two players, one on a permanent basis and one on a loan basis. And now we've still got scope to take in another one. So it's going the way that we hoped it would, because it's enabled us to change the squad about a bit.
It's happened quite rapidly. You're expecting more arrivals sort of imminently before the weekend?
Nothing before the weekend. It would be into next week and the following week for that. But it's allowed us to have movement. We all know the financial constraints that we're under at this moment in time, and we're using the budget that we have to our disposal.
Daniel Crowley in this week. What does he bring to the squad?
Yeah, he can play anywhere across the front three. He can also play slightly deeper. Very talented player. Played in the Championship, played in top division in Holland. Can score goals, can create goals, and just gives us that added creative edge that we probably haven't had. You know, we've got Watts in there. We've got Hunter that is coming back to fitness. He gives us another option in that area.
And it is competition, trying to get into an 11 that's doing really, really well.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need players that, are on the sidelines waiting to get in. And when they do get an opportunity, then they can then either create goals or score goals. And I think that that's where he comes into the jigsaw.
So what's the mood been like this week? We talked about the mood last week. It was 2 wins on the spin. It's now 3. It must be even better, mustn't it?
Yeah, we've been able to catch the teams above us. We've overtaken a few teams as well. We've closed the gap between the teams in that probably I call it 3 sections in the league table, 3 8s, and we're starting to get closer to them.
You said last week that no particular win pleased you, it's just winning, but you then said the first half or the first half hour against Cheltenham was the best that Morecambe have ever seen. It was impressive, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, certainly in my time, I can't speak for any other supporter that's been here in the non-league days or below that, but to come into League One football and to play as well as we did, was pass the ball and really show that competitive edge to the game that we did.
And the first one of those 3 wins where you've been pegged back but still managed to get back in front.
Yeah, I mean, we've lost a lot of games this season, or drawn by getting pulled back from a winning position, and we've lost 18 points to that this season. But we are getting a stronger squad as the week goes by. Players are coming back from injury, and we're certainly adding to the squad as well.
Yeah, you mentioned Ash Hunter coming on for the last few minutes. How important was that? And a little surprising, a little bit earlier in the end than you thought that he'd be back in the frame?
Yeah, I mean, didn't really want to put him on, but I just thought with 10 minutes to go, he might get an opportunity. He might be able to take us up the pitch. There's areas of his game he still has to work on. His fitness levels have to obviously improve because he's been out for so long. And defensively as well, he needs to become better.
The loan players have been outstanding. Are you confident you'll have them for the rest of the season?
Yeah, we were in dialogue with the parent club, and the one thing we do is look after their players very well, and that's why we have so many loan players at times from different clubs, because what we do is we enable the progress of the player, but we also the asset of the parent club enhance their value of the player as well, and we've done that very well. We've obviously enhanced the coffers at this football club for many years now, and the owners who are trying to sell up have seen the benefit of that, and I think that any chairman of another club probably looks in envy at times at the way that we do it at Morecambe.
Do you think you've got a reputation now then for being a club that really does well with loan players, and the top Premier League teams or whatever Championship teams think, yeah, Morecambe's a place where, as you say, our players will go develop out and add value as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think that is important, and we've given them game time, and the players themselves have had to go on the pitch and score the goals, or defend, and they've certainly, helped their cause. But we've given them the platform to play on, and I think that's hugely beneficial for all parties.